Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? I go by the name of Jacwilks. What's going on with y'all? Listen, I want to talk to you guys about my day. I want to find out how was your day. And I will tell you a funny story about ketamine infusion that I had to have. So, some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't know this, but I had an injury at work last year, and I've been dealing with pain management and health and wellness. You know, just trying to get better. I took some time off of YouTube, just going to a lot of yoga classes. I was doing like swimming in the pool, doing all this crazy stuff, just trying to get my body to feel better. I got hurt, so I've been dealing with that. You know, it's really important to take care of yourself because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't do anything you want to do. You know, you can't take care of somebody else, you can't take care of your family. Even on the plane, they tell you, like, if there's a crash, make sure you put your seatbelt on first before you can help the next person. You got to make sure that you're straight. So I've been working on myself, trying to get better. So here's the funny story. So check it out. So I go to the doctor, and I'm talking to the doctor. I'm explaining to him the situation and what's going on. He goes, "All right, Jacques. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have you lay down, and we're gonna give you an epidural shot in your back." I'm like, "Doc, I'm trying to get better. I'm not trying to have a baby. Why would I need to get epidural?" So I say, "You know what? You're the doctor. You know what you're doing. You know a lot better than me. I don't know nothing about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what you ask." So he schedules it. I go and I get an epidural, and it hurt a lot, and it really didn't help me out at all. And guys, the reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to connect with you guys. I'm trying to open up. You know what I mean? I know I do a lot of cool videos, and it's edited, and it's like all cookie cutter, all nicely done. This is just a raw video, just me and you. We're just talking, hanging out. I was gonna do it live, but I decided, let me just do a video, just talk to you guys. I don't want to have to be trying to read all the comments. I really want to just focus on being able to talk to you. So let me adjust this real quick. Adjust it just a little bit. Adjust it back here. All right, cool. See me? All right, we good. So, okay, so I'm trying to open up to you guys. I want to know more about you. I want you to know more about me. I want this channel to be somewhere we could talk about different things. My goal with this YouTube channel is to make it a platform where we focus on different things that's going on in our generation, and we talk about it. Like we did hookah and vaping, right? Trying to figure out what's going on with hookah and vaping, why we're doing it. I found out our parents were smokers, and we trying to get away from smoking, so we're doing hookah. But it turns out, and we're vaping and e-cigs, turns out it's just as bad, if not worse. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think about hookah and vaping. I did a whole video on it you can check out. I did a video about online dating. There's different things that's going on in our generation, and we're just talking about it, leaving comments, having a good time. And then I'm also putting out music. I hope you guys have been enjoying the songs on the channel. But anyways, back to the ketamine thing, right? So I go get the epidural, and it didn't work. I still feel a lot of pain. I'm still going crazy. So I go back to the doctor. The doctor goes, "Well, listen, Jacques, what we could try is we could do this thing where we could give you a ketamine infusion." I'm like, wait a minute, ketamine? I think I heard about this before. Is it ketamine like the date rape drug, the stuff people put in people's drinks? I was like, wait a minute, so y'all about to put something in my drink? He's like, no, it's not like that. We're gonna put it in your arm. So I was like, oh, all right, I'll try it out. So I go and I get a ketamine infusion. Like, they lay me down, they put the thing in there, and it's going through a tube, and I'm like, the crazy thing about it is this. You guys remember the movie Black Panther, right? You remember when like his father passes away, his father dies, and he has to assume he's king now, right? King T'Challa or whatever. But he has to fight the guy, and then he wins, and they lay him down on that sand or whatever, right? And they cover him up, and they give him the herbs, and he like starts hallucinating. He goes to his ancestral plane, and he talks to his father and say, "Dad, I don't know if I can do it." Whoop-de-whoop. That's what happened to me. So I'm getting the ketamine infusion. They put it in me. Pause. When I say they put it in me, they put the ketamine. You know what I'm talking about. So anyways, they put the ketamine, and then they grab this huge sheet, and they wrap it, put it right over me. And I literally feel like, after a while, I start hallucinating. I start thinking about all this crazy stuff. And it was wild. I'm listening to music the whole time. And the funny thing about it is the music I listen to is all positive, feel-good music. Like, even the music I make is all feel-good music. So the weirdest thing happened. So what the ketamine does, and let me not say what it does, what it did to me, what my experience with the ketamine infusion was, it knocked down all the walls that I have, all all the guard. You know, like we walk around, we have all these walls built up, you know what I mean, to protect us from whatever we're feeling. You need to have them, they're actually necessary, because you can't just, you gotta go to work, you know what I mean? You can't just be sad all day. Sometimes you gotta take care of some things. So we have these built up things, but ketamine, it knocked everything down. I felt everything. I was feeling like the blood pumping through my veins. I was feeling, you know, the air. I was feeling my heart. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. I felt everything. And one of the things I felt, I started thinking about stuff. And I'm listening to the music and I'm literally hallucinating. I'm like, I could hear the beat, I hear everything. It's like, I hear myself talking, like, it's like third person. It was crazy, but one of the things that happened is I started reminiscing on stuff. I started feeling bad, and I realized the music videos that I was having for the songs were sad. And I'm a happy guy. I'm always, you know, happy guy. So I realized I have a lot of built up stuff that I haven't dealt with. You know what I mean? And the ketamine, it knocked all those walls, and it made me see some things that I didn't really realize. Like, you know how they say we only use a certain part of our brain? Remember that movie by Charlotte Johansson? It was called like Lucy, right? Where she started being able to use more of her brain, and she became like super. So the ketamine made me feel like I was like superpowers. I felt bad about certain things, and I wanted to call certain people, just be like, hey man, I'm sorry for the way things happened, or whatever. I want to call another person, like, hey, I forgive you, man, I love you, whatever. I just started going through all these different things with the ketamine infusion, and I told the doctor about it. The doctor was like, yo, you should have wrote this stuff down, because I was having amazing thoughts too. I was having like great ideas, and it just like opened up, and that was pretty cool. So the doc said, hey, you should log it. I'm like, I do videos every day. It'll be a great idea. So today I actually tried to videotape my infusion thing. And I got it. I don't know. If you guys want me to post it, let me know. It's kind of funny, but it's basically saying what I'm saying. If you want me to post it, type in post the video, post the video. I'll post the video. You'll see me in the hospital. I got the infusion, and I'm like going like this, and I'm going through it. I'm not like going crazy, but like, you know, and I'm talking while I'm getting the infusion. So it hallucinations. It's crazy, but it's for pain management, guys. For pain management. I'm trying to get better dealing with an injury. I'm trying to get back to my old self to be able to move the way I used to move. So one of the crazy things that I had, back to this ketamine story, the crazy thing that I had a hallucination. I was thinking about my mother. My mom passed away in 2014, and she had diabetes. So she died, and I thought I had dealt with it. You know, I had so many things. You know, when stuff like that happens, I had so many mixed feelings about it, because me and my mom, we had an interesting relationship. So I left the island when I was about 5 years old, and I'd go back periodically through the years, and I'd always get to see her, and I always love her. I spent all my time with her, you know. I'm like a mama's boy. I need that, you know what I mean? So something happened though towards the end of her life. We had a couple different things that happened that kind of really rocked some things. It messed a few things up. It put a little crease in our relationship, but I still loved her. I still gave her the respect of my mom. This is how much I love my mom. On my birthday, every year I'd call her. I'd say, Mom, I love you so much. Mom, thank you for giving me life. Today's not my day. Today's your day. Whatever year my birthday was, 20 years ago, 25, whatever. This many amount of years ago, you gave birth to me, and today's your day. And I love you. Thank you so much. That was every conversation we'd have every single year on my birthday. That was our relationship, you know. So I'm flying back home, and let me tell you what happened. The way I found out about my mom's death was so sad. It was like bittersweet. One of my goals in life, I always knew, like in high school, I used to say this: before I turn 25, I'm gonna buy a house. Before I turn 25, I'm gonna buy a house. Whatever I do before I turn 25, I'm gonna buy a house. That was one of my biggest goals, and I was able to accomplish that. The day the realtor or the lender, they called me. I think it was Lori Olson, Big Valley Mortgage, or it could have been Lisa Moll, who was my realtor. They called me. They said, hey, Jacques, you got the house. We closed escrow. Everything's good. Everything's ready to go. You can get the keys in like tomorrow. You just need to come sign. You need to come sign. And I'm going crazy. I got the house. What? It's crazy. I'm like 24 years old. I'm so happy. I got the house. I was amazed. That same call, my dad calls me. I'm like, oh, I gotta go, but I'll call you guys right back. Yeah, I'll be in a couple days. I can't wait. Thank you so much. My dad calls me. He goes, listen, Wilkins, your mom died this morning. Pack your bags. We need to book a trip to Haiti. We gotta go do her funeral within the next couple days. So it was bittersweet. I just found out one of the best news of my life. At 24 years old, I bought my first house. I'm closing escrow. The same call, I'm finding out my mom dies. So we end up flying to Haiti, and I remember seeing her in her casket at the church. And in Haiti, it's crazy. It's not like the States. In the States, when somebody dies, everybody dresses up and they just like, they sit and then they do like this. In Haiti, when you're at the funeral, you're at the church, people start wilding out. They start going, oh my God, no, take me with you, take me with you. It's crazy. It was like a crazy experience. But some of you guys from the island, y'all know what I'm talking about. I get to go and have my moment where I go up to the casket and just see my mom. And I'm talking to her, and I just tell her, I remember just rubbing her stomach, right? I'm rubbing her stomach, and I'm like, Mom, I love you so much. Mom, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. I know you're in pain. I hope you're getting to rest. And I rub her stomach, and I said, Mom, I know I was in there one day, and you took care of me, and thank you, I love you. And I just rubbed her stomach, and I just like, oh man, I was in your stomach at one point, and thank you for carrying me, thank you for everything. And one thing I can say, even though things got rough with me and my mom towards the end, I was very happy because me and her, like, when she passed away, I know she knows that I loved her because I showed it so much. And I know we've been getting a lot of reminders lately about how short life is, whether it's our personal families or people we care about, like, famous people or people that meant something in our lives, maybe Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, different things like that. Or people that are brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties, cousins, nieces, nephews, personal people. We've been getting a lot of reminders. Me personally, in my life, I've gotten way too many reminders about how short life is. Way too many, like I know. So I want to encourage you guys, if you love somebody, let them know. It sounds super cliche, but I'm telling you, when my mom passed away, I was at peace because I knew she was no longer hurting anymore. And I knew that she knows that I loved her because I showed it and I told her so many different times, like OD, so I want to encourage you guys to do that. But anyways, back to the ketamine. So I'm thinking about all this stuff and I'm just like, wow. So that's what happened to me today. That was my day. I'd like to know about your day. I'm gonna do these more where I tell you about my day, what happened today. Today, I went into the hospital and I had to go and get a ketamine shot for pain management. And I got hurt last year, dealing with an injury, and I'm trying to get better, trying to get back to my old self where I got more energy and stuff like that. But yeah, so my goal with this YouTube channel is to get to know you and for us to get to know each other and for us to talk about different topics that affects our generation, have a place to talk and have a good time. Thank you guys for watching all the videos, liking all the videos, subscribing. Welcome to the YoUnGnGrOwN YouTube family. I'm happy to have you. Thank you so much. Just remember, I know whatever it is you might be going through, type it in. Let's connect. And just remember, you're gonna make it. I'm not sure where, but wherever you're headed, you're gonna get there because we're YoUnGnGrOwN. I love you. I'll see you soon. 1.